There are some things I see on the social media and I'm like, eh? So things like this are happening. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Blessing. How are we doing? How are we seeing the weather? Let us know where you're watching us from, and thanks a lot for watching and engaging in our videos. We're so grateful. We love to see your comments and your likes. We appreciate them all. All right. So today, I've not come to narrate movies. There are some things I see on the social media and I'm like, eh? So things like this are happening. Eh? How do people live with things like this, Things like that, it's... Oh my goodness. So, anyways, I'll just dive straight to it. I came across a write-up, a post on Facebook. Someone posted on her page. I'll try to add the post here. I don't know if I don't know if it's right posting it. I might post it but kind of hide the person's personal details, because my focus is not on the person, is not on the particular person now. It's on the story and what we can make out of the story. Okay, it was a story about someone seeking advice. So a man is seeking advice from us. I would like us to really engage on this story because I will drop my opinion and I will be in the comment section to see your opinion as well. And who knows, if we share this video, who knows, that man looking for for the advice will see it and make due diligence. Did I speak it correctly? Anyway, English is not it's not my mother tongue, but I try my best. So this story, the man said he got married to a young lady who happened to be the only daughter in her family, and her family, they were like well-to-do. They were at least well-to-do, yeah, comfortable. They were not poor, the girl's family. But he himself was poor. He was struggling at the time they got married. So he was they were passing through now, because he's married to his wife, they as a team were passing through difficult times. He didn't have a good business. Nothing was working fine for them. So, and he promised himself not to get involved into dirty games or businesses. He's someone that wants to keep his hands clean and believes in making money legitimately and legally. So he kept striving, but things are not working out fine. So the wife one day came home with a sum of 500,000 naira. That's 500,000. This was happening like, okay, let's leave the year now. So he asked the wife where she got the money from, because it's a huge sum for someone that doesn't have anything, that is struggling. 500,000 naira is a huge amount of money. How did you come about it? And the wife said her aunt in Canada sent it to her because she explained their circumstance to her aunt, and her aunt sent her the money. So as the husband, he gladly took the money and thanked the wife. Somewhere down the line, he discovered that the wife stole the money from her mother. So it was the wife's friend, according to him, that told him that the wife stole that money from her mother. So the wife's mom sent her on an errand with that money. And the wife lied to the mom that she was attacked on her way to the bank. She was attacked by hoodlums and they made away with the money. So the wife's mom believed the story and didn't say anything about the money missing. So that was the money she brought to her husband. So this man, for the fact that he has always wanted to keep his hands straight, didn't like the idea of starting a business with his stolen money. But at this point, he had already invested the money, and according to him, the money has started yielding fruits. The business was already booming when he found out. So he didn't approach his wife about it. He just locked up like he didn't know what happened. But as the business kept growing, he started paying back the money little by little to his wife, and he had completed paying the wife that 500,000 to return to the auntie now, because the story between them is that it's the auntie, and the wife had returned that money to her mom actually. Now this man is doing well now because that business that he started with that 500,000 is doing so well, and he's now saying he's still angry at the wife for stealing that money and giving to him, that he didn't want to start a business with his stolen money, and that he wants to divorce her because she's a thief and he does not want her to steal his money. So he's asking for advice how he will divorce his wife without hurting the wife. Please, my brothers and sisters in the comment section, if you're seeing this video, please, in the comment section, tell us, how do we advise this man to divorce his wife without hurting her? Okay, so in my opinion, how do you actually divorce somebody without hurting the person? Is it possible to divorce somebody without hurting the person? Except it's a mutual agreement. Except both of you are saying that you are disagreeing. Maybe you are always disagreeing. You are not always having a point of agreement. That's how a relationship will be with somebody. And then you tell yourself, nah, guy, we can't do this. This is not working. Aside that situation, even in that kind of situation, it's difficult to still divorce somebody without hurting. Because you might hurt that, they might hurt. They might not be angry that for the fact that they are separated. I'll be angry with the fact that why did they not even realize they were not compatible on time and divorce early instead of and not even getting married? That might be their own grief. But in this case, that the wife is never seeing you. She never know that you're angry with her. She doesn't even know that you know what she did and you want to just divorce her. How can you divorce somebody without hurting the person? I don't know how you will do it. So in my opinion, I don't want to go out and try to say that this man is not a good person because I don't know him in particular. So I don't want to say he's not a good person. But from this story, I'm just saying every good person, every good man that loves his wife genuinely, when you found out such a thing and you are not happy with it, courtesy demand, let's leave because in a relationship, what is expected of you is to call your wife and sit her down. Tell her, babe, my love, whatever you call her. You know I've always loved keeping my hands clean. Why did you have to steal from your mom? I know you did it for us. You wanted us to have a better. Maybe if she had gone out openly to ask for that money, maybe her parents wouldn't have given her that money. Who knows, maybe they didn't allow her to marry the man in the first place and she insisted because she loved him. Because if their parents would have given her that money freely, I believe she would have asked for that money instead of stealing it, instead of falsifying stories just to get that amount of money from them. But she got that money so both of you can have a better life. Now, the way she got the money isn't right. As a good husband, what you would have done when you found out is to sit her down and tell her, I found out how you got the money. So do you want to tell me about it? When she knows that you've already found out, she will open up. Even if you don't want to go through that route of acting like you don't exactly know, you want her to speak by herself. Tell her, you heard this is how she got the money. Forget about how, don't tell her how you even heard it. Just tell her that you found out this is how she got the money and you're not happy about it. And that if not that you've already invested the money, you wouldn't have accepted it if you had known. So what will you do? Well, we're going to refund that money. And you're going to apologize to your mom. And then that grief would have ended there. If you had that discussion with your wife, that grief would have ended there. It wouldn't have lingered for you to. This man is saying this thing he's asking us how to divorce his wife. The event happened 2 years ago, 24 months ago. That was when the wife stole the money and gave to him. And 2 years down the line, he has made money from that money. And then he's saying he wants to divorce the wife because he doesn't want her to steal from him. She's a thief. Is he even listening to himself? Like, before people come out on social media to ask questions, to write on, do you even read it? Do you speak to yourself, ask yourself, how does this sound? She's a thief. If she could steal from her mom, that means she can steal from me. I can't even trust her with my property. The whole thing, I don't know. I don't know how people do this. And let's not be like I'm the one. Please, in the comment section, people should help me. What advice should we give such a person? Or in case we have people that are still planning to come out and ask advice on this kind of thing, what advice should we give them? What's the best way to handle it? Because I think divorcing, you can't. How do you say you're divorcing? Why did she steal? For whose benefit? Did she steal that money to use it and go travel to Dubai and chill in a hotel? No, she gave it to you. You made money from it. And then you want to divorce her because you don't want her to steal your money. What kind of statement is that? I'm not even the woman, but I'm hot on her behalf. What kind of statement is that? I'm not saying the act is not right. I'm not saying it was right for her to deceive her parents in that manner, to steal that money from her parents. But then, this husband, why didn't you speak up? Why did you allow the grief? Why did you allow the grief to eat you up this deeply for 2 good years? You harbored such a grief, such an annoyance with your wife, and you call her your wife, and you're living with her under the same roof. You sleep with her on the same bed. And you're saying you don't want to hurt her. It's alright. I'll be in the comment section to see your contributions, your opinions about this. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video. Who knows, the man or other people who might be in this situation, because who knows, it might be a woman tomorrow asking how she will divorce her husband because the husband did something that she couldn't talk about without hurting. It might be a woman tomorrow. So this whole thing is not just about the gender, it's about the person. It might be a man, it might be a woman tomorrow. So let's share, so that in case somebody is preparing, is doing press up or warming up to come and ask this kind of advice as well, let the person get the answer before even coming out and think to it. Ask himself, if I'm the one that someone is about to divorce because of this thing, how will I feel? Why not I do it this way? Why not I do it that way? You understand? I'll be in the comment section to see what our opinions are. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, share my video, alright? And I'll deeply appreciate. Thank you for stopping by. Bye!